Hey guys, Sam Mac here. So we're back on the Terra Battle 2. Yesterday made a quick reroll video, just kind of off the cuff, because someone asked for it, and so decided to come back and do another one with just some like tips and advice and kind of just a little tutorial. So let's just jump right into it. So I think one of the main things to the game is like equipping your units properly, and it's kind of tricky because not everything is like super laid out for you. So like if we go in here, so this would be my best unit, Samantha. She's the SS unit that was a pre-register bonus. So if you go in here, it says she actually doesn't show it right here. Back on this screen, you can see the little icon on the bottom right here, where it shows like the sword and the staff. So you'd think she'd kind of use both equally, but if you go in here, these abilities are mostly magic-based abilities. So if we go up here, so Thunder Thrust, attacks with the spear imbued with the power of lightning. From some testing that I didn't do, but I read about, and it seems to have worked out because I switched my build around. And anyway, it seems like magic is better for her than attack. So these are kind of things that you'll have to figure out. But so if we look at what I have her equipped with right now, I actually have her with this A-class Sun Dagger. That's a pretty high level, 43. And we'll get to that in a minute, how to level up your stuff quickly. But so I have it equipped in her main hand because basically that mega range. So if you see on the right here, it shows that Thunder Thrust ability, and then it shows the cross there. So if I didn't have this equipped, let's go do that real quick. If I remove that and go back into that screen, you'll see the mega abilities here only have that middle point, that one target area of effect. So if we go back and we equip this dagger, it'll switch the range for our mega abilities only, so that it now hits that cross, which is huge because it means not that positioning is less important, but it means you can hit a lot more people from different spots that you wouldn't normally be able to hit. So if anything, it kind of makes position more important, but easier at the same time. So then you'll see my offhand is basically the highest magic item I have. It's this SS staff that I just got this morning. So it's got 67 magic. One thing to know about offhands, though, you only get half the amount of the stats on them. There are some exceptions if you have certain abilities, or if your character has, I think it's Weapon Master, basically it lets you dual wield, so you get the full effect of each one. Then you'd get full stats, but you only get half the stats. And it's also worth noting, too, that only your main hand affects your range. So if you're equipping something, you basically always want to equip something in your main hand that has a bonus to range. I think this staff will get it eventually, but they get better and they acquire these range bonuses as you level them up. And this one's only level 10 right now, so I may end up switching that into my main hand eventually. And then aside from that, I just have some like mage gear on her, which isn't as important, but it does give you lots of bonuses and stuff. So, all right, so that's the main thing with her. And then in contrast here, we'll just kind of look at my main physical user. So these guys are, what's this guy's name again? Balk here. He's a mage as well, so she's equipped as a mage. She's got a staff here again with only a single line mega range staff, but that definitely helps still. And the offhand is just another magic thing. And then, so we've got a physical unit here, where I don't have very good physical gear right now, so his sword actually only adds 2 points to it, and it isn't that good either, so hopefully I get some good A-class gear here as well. And then his offhand is basically just a stat stick, so it's got about a 50 attack on it. Up next, so this is like my best physical unit. So again, not a big range on this bow, but it does have 58 attacks, so that's pretty good, and hopefully that mega range gets bigger as it levels up. And then in her offhand again, it's just a little stat stick spear there. It is worth noting too, I didn't notice this at first, but these helms will get an attack bonus on them as well. As you know, that one has 2, and the body armor has 0. But, so yeah, you can get, sometimes your armor will give you attack bonuses as well, which is good to know. And also worth noting here, while we're talking about gear and equipment and stuff, the character, so what gear you can equip is character specific. So if we go in here, we look at the bow and bring up info, it shows what characters that you have that can use them. While we're in here, I'll just mention the 2 guys on the far right are special characters that are basically your friend units, so you can't use them in your normal party if you're trying to find them. But so yeah, on the bow here you can see that only I don't even know if this girl, Cynthia, can use this. So yeah, your character limits what you can equip, and your guardian kind of provides stat bonuses, abilities, and everything else. So it's kind of a weird combo, but you'll want to make sure that obviously like your mage is on someone who can equip stabs, because stabs are usually your highest magic weapons. And, you should be able to sort that out just by kind of going through it, but it's worth mentioning. So yeah, that's the main thing. Make sure you have range bonuses in your main hand, and then your offhand can just be stat stuff. And make sure that you're boosting the stat that most affects your abilities. Like right now, you'll see on her, I've only boosted attack. I don't have any magic because both of her mega thrusts are purely attack-based skills. Alright. So that's probably enough of that. Let's jump in. We'll do a quick quest here. I'm gonna do the Leviathan on normal. And I might actually lose this fight, but to the boss at least. But we'll get in there and we'll see some stuff. And let's pick a good friend unit here. So I just saw Samantha with a really high attack that doesn't really help. We want to find one with high magic, and it seems like none of my good friend units are available right now. So we'll grab this this SS unit here with 74. Actually, no, we'll grab this Z class unit here with 85 magic on it. Alright. It's kind of too bad. Actually, there might have been, I didn't look that hard, but there might have been a button there to see more details in your friend units, but it'd be good to know like kind of what range bonuses they have. I can probably see it right here actually. So if I hold down, okay, so this guy, I'll say same staff as me, doesn't have any bonuses on it yet. Doesn't have any range bonuses, so that kind of sucks. So it's really just going to be my units. We're going to try to position really well, and I'll show you how to do that real quick here. So we're in a battle here, and the main basic thing is you want to have a guy on each side of a line of units. So what we're going to try to do is you can only move one character at a time, so it's kind of tricky. We're going to move this character in the bottom right corner. Actually, yeah, the bottom right corner. And no, actually we're not. We're going to move the bottom left corner, because that's a person with the AoE. And our goal here in this fight is actually to kill the worm guys first, because long story short, they make the boss harder. So, and I can get into that a bit more if there's questions. But so we're gonna move her, and then as we pass through our own units, we can't pass through these units right now because they're purple units. Your average unit in the game you can pass through, but not these ones that are purple bordered. Maybe to be honest, I probably should have done a fight where there's purple guys or not purple guys to start. But anyway, so we're gonna move through our own guys, and when we move through our own guys, it's gonna swap them. So you can kind of pull your guys along in a sense. It'll make more sense when I do it. But what my goal is going to be, I'm going to try to make a straight line of guys underneath here, and then I'm going to try to get up to the top of this T here so I can do my attack. So this might not actually work out that well, but we'll try it out. Alright, so you got to go quick, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to show sometimes, but let's try this out. So I'm going to swing around through here, and then come in around up top on the T here and drop my person. And then, like you can see, there's lots of attacks going off. Oh, I think the video's a little bit behind right now. I'll wait for it to catch up here. So okay, here it goes. So as you see, we swung around, you made a little straight line at the bottom, and then there we go, the guys start dropping. So as you can see there's a lot of bonuses. The main ones you saw was the cross at the top, that was Samantha, so that was my plan up there, and then the other one was Crush from this guy. So I'm not 100% sure yet how to tell the difference between, sometimes there's lines that go out from where the attack is made. I think, so here it is here. I think that is, so this is red dot with the yellow line. So that's what happened there where the lines were going out from the attack and I killed some other guys. This one where, okay, so here it goes. Yeah, so if it's green in the middle, it goes out from your guy. So that makes quite a big difference. So you can see with Samantha, it's a green dot in the middle. So those lines, the attack goes out from where she is. When there's a red dot in the middle, it attacks out from where the attack is. So if you're attacking like a full column of guys and you've got a horizontal attack, then you can hit almost the whole board, which can be great if you've got the full column set up there. Okay, and I think it's going fast again now, so we should be good here. So with that said, we've got a pretty good setup right now for this attack. And yeah, we should be able to one-shot because we've got those horizontal lines going out and everything. Let's try it out real quick and drop her there. So you always want to have your people lined up like orthogonally with each other. What that does, okay, we can kill them all. We missed that one guy, but that's not a big deal. When you have guys, they don't have to be adjacent, they just have to be like in line of sight each other and like horizontal or vertical from each other. They give you boosts to your attack, so you basically always want to make lines of people. They don't have to be touching, but it can be easier moving them around when they're touching. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this person on the top of the column here. I'm going to go to the straight right, and then go straight down. It's going to push them up so they're adjacent to the it's going to push them up so they're adjacent to the purple guy there. And then I'm going to bring these other guys around so that they're almost touching, so they're lined up with the top unit there. They have to be lined up with the unit that's attacking, not the unit that are like already behind, that's already lined up with the attacker. So let's do that, and then I'm going to bring the unit that I'm using up and around to the top. So let's do that real quick. So I'm going to go right, down, then bring these guys around, and then up around to the top. I'm going to drop my guy, and they're all going to attack, and we'll one-shot them. Cool. Alright, so lots more guys to attack. Again, we want to kill the worms first, just because they have a certain ability that helps out the boss later. So the way we're set up already is actually really good for this bottom row. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull over this orange-haired guy a little bit. I didn't get him. Anyway, I'm going to drop here. It's not a big deal. And we'll kill that bottom row. And then we got a bit more attacks in there off those chains. So when you're set up like that, you get little chain bonuses. And if you have those AoE abilities, you can hit guys that you wouldn't normally hit anyway, like that from the person who isn't even attacking. So the chaining is such a big part of this game. Okay, so here again, we're gonna go for the worm guy in the top middle there. So I'm gonna bring the purple haired guy or the orange hair guy over, and then I'm gonna bring just my unit to the top. I'm not gonna try to do anything with the bottom right because it's too much effort to move them all over. So let's do this. We also have a P down. I'm not going to activate it right now. I'm going to try to save it for the boss or when we really need to clear a big room. Basically what it does is kind of gives you full chain bonus, even if you're not, so it sets off all your abilities more easily. Alright, so let's do this. So we're bringing him down, then around, and I'm going up to the top. So this should clear this whole top row because our ability's here. Okay, it didn't kill that top guy, but that's alright. They're just going to heal each other, no big deal there. And then again, I'm going to do the same kind of thing. So I'm going to bring my guy down, and I'm going to go down through them, up and around up top, and then they're all going to chain again, except for that. I didn't get that bottom person, but you don't always necessarily have to get everyone to chain. Just try to get as many people as possible. Alright, and we go deeper into the fight. So this is actually great because what we have here is we have our worm guy we want to kill on the bottom line, and we already have one person set up on the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Samantha down again. I'm just going to bring these people over so they're lined up with her, and then I'm going to bring her down here. And we actually are going to set off the P this time. It was going to be really hard to avoid it, but so yeah, we only killed the row there. You'll notice. So Samantha's attack goes off when she's chaining because she's green, because it's a green ability. But orange-haired guy, I didn't forget his name. What is it? I can't even see it here. What was it? It was like anyway. His red ability. So since he wasn't attacking, he was just in the chain. He actually won't get those directional abilities off, unfortunately. Okay, so this is kind of a weird one. Not really, actually. So my goal here, I'm gonna keep using Samantha here because she's kind of my best unit, and so where she ends up is kind of the most important. So I'm gonna bring her up, and I'm gonna pass through this guy, which will bring him down onto this row. Then I'm gonna come back around, and I'm gonna bring this whole line up here. So it's right below here, right below the worm guy. And then I'm going to bring her up and around so that she can finish off the attack. So let's do that real quick. So around, 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 and then we'll attack. So this time I purposely brought up the orange hair guy so we can get his big horizontal attacks going and clear out that entire group of enemies. Alright, and again, this is pretty good. We've got a pretty good setup to kill these two guys. So I'm going to actually make 2 chains here. So there'll be 2 attacks that happen. And obviously they're going to kill everyone because we've got everyone focusing on the 2 guys there. So alright, so we're going pretty good. We've got one guy at half health, which is going to be tough when the boss comes. But alright, so with this one, oh, we actually have a really good setup. Last time I was in here, I didn't get the guy in the middle, so we have got the guy in the middle here, and that's going to help us out a lot because it's going to cause us to be able to chain 2 attacks. Actually, the way we're set up right now is really good because Samantha's going to chain with the guy on the left, the middle guy on the left, and this guy's going to chain with him. I want to say his name's Russ. I don't know. I forget. Anyway, we're going to start calling him Russ. Russ may chain. Actually, yeah, Russ may chain and hit a bunch of them. Samantha's going to hit this entire bottom row. We're definitely going to kill the worm. That's our main goal. So I'll just go. A lot of these guys have 6 as counters, so we've got tons of time to kill them. The main thing is killing that worm. So let's just bring this girl over, and she'll jump in. You can move diagonally, by the way, as long as there isn't people blocking both sides of you. And yeah, I'll clear off that entire 2 rows there. So that worked out really well. And we'll keep going here. Alright, let's just go for that next row up there with all the guys on it. A lot of times here I'd go for the guys that have wands on them. That's how many turns they have left to move. But I think those guys just heal, so I'm not too concerned about them. So let's try to bring Russ over here. And we'll just jump in right there and clear that row. And actually I did get a guy in the corner there from Samantha's AoE attack, so worked out well. And this time I'm going to see if I can attack both sides here. So we're going to get, I think we might kill everyone here. So we got the multiple attacks, we got Samantha doing her AoE, and yeah, we cleared the whole row. So yeah, those AoE abilities are just so important. Alright, now we're at the boss. So the boss is tricky. He's probably going to kill half my guys first turn. I don't know if, like, I haven't played it enough to know if I shouldn't be near him on the first turn, like how big his AoE is, but let's try this out. So the whole goal here is going to be able to get 2 attacks on him. So because he's size 2, so we're going to try to get 2 people on each side, and then the 5th person out chaining somewhere. We do have the P up there to chain automatically, so that's going to be awesome. We should do a lot of damage here. Probably won't be enough to kill him, but it'll be a good start. So, just trying to think how I can best get. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with the person on the top left. We're going to go right, down, left, and then we're going to have the left side set up. We're going to go around, put Russ on the like lined up on the boss. Then we're going to pull the P down a little bit and then end up on the left. So we're going to go right, left, down, across, set up Russ, bring the P down, and then end up here, so it's chaining everyone. Then we're going to attack and hopefully one-shot the boss, even though it's not even going to be close. This boss has so much health and he does so much damage. I think it's purely a leveling thing at this point. So yeah, I killed a guy there. And ooh, actually, is it an elemental thing? It looked like some of my attacks might have healed him there. I know some units get healed by certain elements, so you can really screw yourself over by attacking the wrong element. Alright, so this is the tough part. Now I have a guy in each corner, so I need to go really quickly here to try to get them all surrounding the boss. So yeah, let's start with that. And let's actually, I'm going to do Samantha first, just because she's the most important one to get lined up. So, alright, so we got them all around. Get some more attacks in there. Yeah, and there's definitely some healing going on in there, so one of my abilities is healing him, and I'm not sure why. Alright, so this is great because he's telegraphing where his attack is. I'll say I don't want to be in the orange spots. The downside is that means I can only attack him once this turn. So, and I'm already set up for it, so I'm just basically going to move over and go back, and we'll attack him again. Alright, and now I don't know if he attacks horizontally or vertically. I know it changes, alternates basically after each one of those last moves. I think because he attacked in a U shape to his right, it means his next attack's going to be to the right and left, but I'm not sure, so we might just have to get lucky here. So, so move them back around and do a double attack again. I wish I knew whose attack was healing him. The bright side is it's not someone who does a lot of damage. Oh crap, it was top and bottom. Okay, I wonder, we need to try to figure out that pattern, so let's try to pay attention to that, because we want to beat this eventually on normal, so. Alright. So yeah, he attacked top and bottom last time. He's doing a sudden chill to the bottom, so I think that means he's going to attack left and right next time, because I was wrong last time, so hopefully I won't be wrong twice. Alright, we'll get the P for some extra damage here. Alright, so I think, like I just said, I think he's going to attack left and right this time. So, let's try it. Okay, that was right. Okay. So we might be able to win this if we can keep getting those guesses right. Alright, so this guy, with the 2 on him, he's orange this time instead of purple. So we can actually move him like the same way we move our normal guys. So again, we're just going to attack him. He's not telegraphing an attack, so I think he's still attacking up and down. But I'm not sure on that, so hopefully we get lucky here. Alright. Oh, now I missed him the first time. Okay, it is tide move, which is fine. Didn't do very much damage. And I think, oh, this sucks. I think he's still attacking up and down. Or not up and down. I think he's still attacking the left and right. And we can't get above him. So I might just play it safe here and move everyone out of harm's way, hopefully. Oh, I need a tidal wave. Okay, so I think that would have hit everyone automatically. Alright, I'm not sure what he's doing here, so let's just see if we can kill this one loner guy and see what he does. Oh, he did another tidal wave. Okay, well I think he's going to attack no matter what next time, so let's... Okay. Maybe once he gets the tidal wave phase, that's all he does. Anyway, so we lost that, but hopefully we learned some stuff about how to fight. Yeah, unfortunately we lose all our XP and stuff, but yeah, that might be it for this video. I'm thinking if there's anything else I want to touch on. Oh yeah, actually let's just jump on like some quick ways to like improve your guides real quick. So if you pre-regged, you've got a bunch of bonuses, like a bunch of mighties they're called. And as you do achievements, you get lots of stuff as well, mostly energy. But so that's useful for summoning new guys. It's kind of weird. In most games, you get like a bonus if you summon 10 guys at once. It's usually like a 10+1 or like guaranteed. But it seems like in this one, as far as I've been told or read, the 1 pull is as good as the 10 pull, so you might as well just pull stuff as you're able to. Also, as you play, you'll get something called uncoins, and these are the blue coins. Oh wait, crap. I think this is gonna break the game. There's some kind of bug right now where in chapter 2, if you start it, it goes straight into the boss animations, and I don't know how to get out of this loop, so I might not be able to show you the shop I was about to show you. One sec, let me jump back in here. So okay, I can't show you the shop, but there's 2 things in the shop that cost 5,000 uncoins. One is an A-class zapper, which you can use on your equipment. And I probably have some normal ones, so let me show you real quick. So if we go to equipment, yeah, so I've got a D-class and a C-class zapper right now, which aren't very strong, but they're always listed under weapon. So if we go into that new SS staff I have, we go to upgrade, you'll notice like this D class Zapper gives 600 XP. The C class one gives 3,000, which is quite a bit. And then like in comparison, if we had like a normal B we were going to use, like a normal B is 1,500. So the C class Zapper, even though it's a tier lower, it's giving double what that other B class one is. Alright, so actually let's just use both those. So this is going to upgrade my staff. So this is kind of the lowest item, lowest level item that I'm using right now. So that's what I usually upgrade, because I kind of have like a boss unit right now anyway. So I'm just kind of trying to upgrade my other stuff now. So that can be a quick way. You can get a bunch of A-class zappers from the shop, which I can't show you with the uncoins at the start, and they give a ton of experience. Like right now, this I think it's called the Sun Dagger. What's it called? Yeah, Sun Dagger is at level 43, which is almost maxed out, and that's basically almost solely off of those purchasable zappers you can get. In the same vein, for your guardians, okay, I don't have any, but there's guys called Mighties, and there's normal silver hair ones, which are like D and C class, which give you a bit of experience, like the zappers. And then there's gold A class ones you got at the start if you pre-regged, and they give a ton of XP to guardians. So you'll see my Samantha's level 84 out of 99, and that's basically solely off those mighties as well. They're called. The mighty units like aren't good for actually using as guardians. That's like a mistake I made even when I started. They're just basically useful for upgrading your other guys and leveling them up. So that's one way you can really quickly level up your stuff. Another way is if you go into quests and you go to the metal zone. You can do the metal zone easy at the start for 5 stamina, and what it is, I'll show you real quick. I'll do normal though. So what it is, you fight a bunch of guys, and they give tons of experience, and they seem like they give like a higher chance of upgrading your. One sec. Who did we take in last time? I just want to make sure I don't. Oh yeah, wait, no, so we can see this. So if I hit the eye here, yeah, you can see that this person doesn't have any good range bonuses. We want to find someone with some range bonuses. Here we go. Oh wow, that's a huge range bonus. Oh right, from Sarah's sword. So Sarah's sword's actually great because it gives that huge area effect. So let's use that, and we'll jump in. And so it's kind of tricky though with these guys. If you don't kill them, they run away, and so when their countdown gets to 0, they run away. So you only have a little chance to kill them, but they're worth a lot of XP if you do. So the whole goal is going to be to kill all the guys, obviously, before their expire goes up, before their timer goes off and they leave. So I'll give you a quick example of that. So what are we going to do? We're going to do here. So you'll see we have purple and red guys here. The red guys we can drag around. So we're going to drag all the red guys over to the purple guy, and then set up for a big AoE. So let's try that real quick. Like that. And crap, I didn't get to it. Alright, so as you can see, I kind of hesitated there, and I lost it on 3 guys. So not the end of the world. It's not a lot of stamina. You get stamina pretty quickly. And let's just set up for this one again. Oh, and I missed it again. Oh man. Alright, I'm trying to go too slow so you guys can like see the movements. Alright. I'll do better this round. That's my excuse at least. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Alright, and we'll make sure we get the kills. So you always want to focus the guys who leave next turn first. So you go for the 1s, and then next turn you can go for the 2s. There we go. So we got most of them that time. Then we'll quickly finish off the 2s here. So as you can see, even from that one group of killing, I got like 5,000 XP. You see at the top? That's a lot of XP. So we'll do the same thing, drag these guys down, and chain as much as we can. So when you chain, there's a chance, we'll see if it pops up here, but look at the guys right now. Yeah, you see all those resonance up, it said? When you get resonance up, that basically means you just got item XP. So obviously getting item XP is important, because you level up your items, makes them stronger, you get those range bonuses I keep talking about. So you want to see that as much as possible. Alright, so here we've got a couple ones. They're pretty spread out. We probably won't get to them all. Let me try something here. So we're going to go around here, through here, and up and around at the top. So that top right one's probably going to get away, but I think we're going to kill the rest of them. Okay, yeah, so we missed one guy. So again, we're up to even off that kill. The more guys you kill in a turn, you get a bonus XP. So, like that turn, I got another 8,000. So I'm up to 13,000 experience already. And just one guy left to kill here. So let's just I like turning these into big conga lines here. So make a big line, and I'll set them all off. We'll save the P for next turn when the board's full of guys. And oh, that was the last round anyway. So I got around 15,000 XP there, and it only cost me 10 stamina. So I got guys leveled up. Even though my guys are level 63 and stuff, they're still getting like 2 levels every run there. The easy version, you might get a little less. You might be getting around like 5,000 XP per run, but it only costs 5 stamina, where this one costs 10. And it just makes such a big difference. So like you'll see, we're about to jump. I shouldn't have skipped that. There's a thing. It even asks you if you want to allocate XP to like evenly to the group or to more to your lower level guys. I usually just do lower level guys. Like Samantha's at 84. I don't think there's a huge difference to maxing her out all the way right now, so I'm just going to try to get the other guys leveled up so they get more skills unlocked. So if we go to the next level here, you'll see every item here is going to level up, I think. It's going to go through them slowly, and like I'm getting so much resonance XP that basically everything leveled up there. And that's just from a single run. Like right now, I think my max stamina is 45. Yeah, so I can do four of those right off the start. If you still have 30 stamina, you can do 6 of the easy ones. You'll just level up your guys so quickly, and it'll make the rest of the game so much easier, especially when you go to the chapter stuff. If you're having issues midway through a chapter, I can't show it right now because the story missions are bugged for me right now. You can leave and do quests and then go back to where your story is, and you'll still be in the same spot in the mission, and you'll have gotten the upgrades and everything. So if you're having issues in the story, just focus on doing those metal zones. Focus on using your upgrade items. Yeah, there's like that's the main thing. Don't worry about like recode quests right now. If you want to, once you're leveled up a little bit, like once you finish the story, once you finish chapter 3 and you're comfortable, try Leviathan on easy. I was doing it on normal, that's why I died, but Leviathan on easy isn't that bad if you're chaining and stuff. The boss goes down a lot quicker. It's pretty difficult on normal though. Like don't be surprised when you try normal if you lose there, because like you saw, the boss just has tons of health. So aside from that, I feel like there was one more thing I was going to say. Yeah, I don't know, I lost it. Anyway, it'll come back to me. So yeah, aside from that, guys, good luck with your pulls and stuff. Have fun playing. Don't worry about progression too quickly. Oh, I know where it is. So another thing you can do is, once you finish the story on normal mode, you can go back through and play through it on what's called synced play. And synced play makes it harder because it caps your levels and your item levels, but it isn't too big of a hit at the start when your stuff's low level anyway. And you'll get 2 more energy for every chapter you clear on sync. I wouldn't worry about using a lot of like party revives or your energy on revives or things like that while you're in there trying to get those, because story missions don't cost stamina, so there's no there's no major loss to like quitting a level, unless I guess the one caveat would be unless like you've got a really good drop, or yeah, that's like the only thing I think of. If you got a really good drop, either like an item and a treasure off the map, which I don't even think can be that good anyway. Usually they're just like ingredients and stuff, or potions or that kind of thing. Or if you got a lucky capture, I guess, in a battle. Like if I don't even know whether there's for rare ones. Like I don't know if you can capture that rare dragon that's halfway through chapter 2. Um, I know you can capture the Leviathan. I've got him, and he actually looks really good. I'm gonna level him up next. He's got tons of abilities. You can see they're all locked right now because he's level 1. But he's got looks like 4 different magic attacks and an attack bonus. Or no, 5 different because he's got Maelstrom at the bottom there. So he looks very strong. You can get him. I got him from easy. I know it's a low drop rate, but if you just keep pumping out easy fights and killing him, you'll get him eventually. I know there's an achievement here as well. If you go to event to defeat the Leviathan, it starts at 1 time, then goes to 5 times, then 10 times. There might even be more. I'm not sure. So once you're kind of done with the metal zone, I'd start killing him as much as possible. Even just on easy, you start unlocking stuff. I think I already said don't worry about the recode quest right yet, so you guys maxed out. It won't matter. And Infernal Keep is something I haven't really done yet, so maybe I'll get to that in another video. But that's probably enough for now, guys. That's like a 40-minute video, so hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I gotta say, I'm kind of new to the game. I didn't play much Terra Battle 1 either, but I'll try to help you as much as I can. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll see you later. Good luck.